who is a physical therapist.
She's
I'm
like,
like, oh, Mike and Tiffany, they're here to see patient. Okay, cool. Mike's cool. You know, he always asks. He always helps me with what I need, and yeah.
I thought she was pretty. I mean, I did. She was. She was like, oh, she looks pretty. All right, cool. Hey, can you help me do something real quick?
Right.
That was literally it.
For like a year.
Yeah.
Really a year.
We met at Toomey Hospital. Well,
In Sumter.
it's called Prisma Toomey now, but that's where we met. I was an occupational therapist. Rachel was one of the techs on the world-renowned 5th floor of Toomey Hospital. Yeah, that's how we met.
2016. I think I started in September. You started in October, and you would come up and see patients, and we would chat, and yeah, that's kind of how it was for like a year until.
Yeah, for a year.
Okay, so the first date, I think we were texting, and I know we were talking about food. We're foodies. We like food. And I think Michael cooked dinner, so I was like, "Oh, so when are you gonna cook for me?" And he was like, "Well, how about this today?" And I was like, "Okay, bet." And I pulled up, and you know, you did your thing, and you can tell your perspective. I mean, that's like just the general rundown of.
Yeah, I was just like, I think the first initial conversation we had about food was probably like something simple like hot dogs.
It was.
But I just set the table and baked some chicken. She says I made. It was I know it was. I know I made some potatoes. I didn't make anything like specifically hard.
You did not make potatoes.
I know it was some chicken.
Okay, you did. You made chicken.
There was some chicken.
It was chicken. I'm pretty sure it was chicken, yellow rice, and asparagus.
Yeah, that's what it was. I guess I thought it was broccoli, but it probably was asparagus.
Definitely asparagus.
Me trying to be extra fancy.
But it was good.
But she liked it, so.
Yeah, table all set, candles lit. I said, okay. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Good first impression. And after that, we ended up like watching a movie.
You remember what happened after this?
We watched a movie.
Nah, so after it's a funny story. So after, well, it's not really funny, but it's just like perspective wise. Like, so after we eat dinner, we washing dishes, and she just looks at me and she's like, "Why are you single?" I was just like, I just am. Like, you know, just I am right now. Is the issue? She was like, "No, like." The food is good. You shouldn't be single.
Okay,
like,
okay.
Because my food tastes good, I shouldn't be single.
Okay.
Like, how does that work?
Okay, to give the backstory, at the time, I mean, I wasn't really looking for a relationship or anything, but like, yeah. So I think I encountered just a lot of guys who weren't great, but Michael like was a very respectful guy, very well mannered, conversation flowed normally, he cooked great. So I was just like, okay, you checking all the boxes, at least all like of my initial boxes. Why are you single?
That's the way she said it though. She looked at me like,
I'm very blunt. I didn't get it.
So yeah.
I mean, I wasn't complaining, but
yeah, and that I guess you could say that stamped the first date.
And we watched a movie after that. What movie did we watch after that?
I couldn't tell you.
Was it House Party? Okay.
It could have been.
I think it was. I don't know.
I went to my parents' house on like a Saturday. And I was like, Mom and Dad, I need to talk to you. So I was like, just me and y'all. I just need to talk to y'all. It was like, all right, cool, what's up? And
You told me this story?
I don't know. Probably not.
I don't think I know this
so
story.
So I was like, Mom and Dad, I love y'all. I think I'm ready to take the next step with Rachel. I think we make a good team. She's definitely the perfect complement to what I bring to the table. And together, I think we can really do some good things together. And I think that she's the one. So I'm gonna propose. And they were like, all right. So I got that in, and then went and bought a ring, and then I think I went to Savannah the next weekend because she was in school in Savannah. And on the way back, I called her parents, and she had no idea any of this is going on. We had a regular weekend, ate good food, watched movies or whatever. And then I called her parents, was like, hey, Mr. Johnson, how you doing? Can I stop by the house for a second on the way back? Because actually the house is like right off 95. So it was actually perfect timing. So, I'm riding like 10 minutes before, I'm like, am I really about to do this? I had to turn the music down.
Not you kindly.
I really about to do this. I walked in, and I love Mr. Johnson, but he has a stern look sometimes. He's a minister, so he's a very kind of guy. So went in bossed up, told him, hey man, I love y'all, I love your daughter. Just feel about being a team, and I think that I'm ready to take the next step. And just how her parents always do, very loving. Well, son, I'm glad you decided to do so. So from there on, that was that. I knew I wanted to surprise her with the proposal, and I knew I couldn't give a lot of details to people, especially her friends, which they did a great job of not saying anything.
They did.
But I figured that it would be easier like the less they knew. So we went on I told her, I met a photographer. I have no idea what we were doing. I think I was doing something for G Lab, and I think what's my man's name? Glenny came, and at the time he was starting out. Renzo was starting out at the time, and I was like, in my mind, I had an idea. We did a photo shoot for G Lab for the kids, and I was like, dang, I should do a photo shoot for Rachel, because like she would have her mind on photo shoot. She would never pay attention to anything happening in regards to getting engaged or whatever. So I talked to Renzo. Renzo new in the game, but he was like, yeah, it'll be dope. You can do this, you can do that, you can do this. And I was like, all right, cool. So, like, I think I bugged him a little bit. Because it was, like, 2 months out. And I was like, hey, man, I want to try this. And he was just like, everything going to be perfect just because you ready 2 months in advance. And I was like, yeah, So, did it. And she didn't ask a lot of questions.
No, talk about how you did it.
Oh, so
the phone call.
Oh, so so
hold on. Before he says that, in this moment, I was actually mad at him. Why was I mad at you? Who knows? But anyway.
So we were in Savannah. So on the way down Savannah, it all happened on a Saturday. On a Friday, I called Lorenzo like, yo, bro, tomorrow I want you to call me. Actually, I had Lorenzo. What are you doing?
I gotta get that. Sorry. Okay.
So
continue.
I had Lorenzo make a Facebook post and was like, if you share this, then we'll pretend like I won randomly or whatever. Which a couple people shared it. Actually worked well because I think it got some business. So we shared it. Yeah, I shared it or whatever, and then I won. And then I just called Rachel acting like, man, let me tell you, how about I won some photo shoot or something?
No, that's not what happened.
Oh, yeah,
you was
yeah.
in Savannah.
So I was in Savannah, and I told him, I texted him, I was like, bro, call me. So, Renzo playing along. Hey, man, is this Michael Vallis? Like, yeah, who it is? He was like, this is Lorenzo, man. You were in a free photo shoot. And I was like, oh.
Mind you, I'm mad at him at this moment.
Yeah, she was like maybe washing dishes or something, standing in the kitchen. And I was like, okay. I was like, yeah, bro, I don't really want it, like I don't really do photo shoots. And Rachel was like, photo shoot.
Because I'm not taking pictures.
Right, and she eating it up too, and I'm like, bro, like I mean, like I appreciate winning and all, but can we? I was like, I don't know, and Renzo hit the best line of the night, which I told her to say it, like, hey, you got a girl? And I was like, yeah. He was like, man, do it for your girl, or do it with your girl or something. And my best acting, my best Jamie Foxx. You want to do a photo shoot, Rachel?
Mind you, I'm mad. I was just like, I mean, if you want to. And even though inside I was like, yeah, I want to do a photo shoot. Do you not know who I
am? Special shout out to Jennifer and Drake. I called them one day and they said, like, they gave me some good advice too. And they were like, don't do it 2 weeks before. Do it like a month out so that gives her time to like order her clothes and pick out stuff and line stuff up. Women problems, a lot of stuff they got to do. But, that's how we got where we are today, I guess.
Yeah, we did a good job because I legit.
Yeah.
You can talk about like the day
of. The day of, we went. It was raining all morning, and then like God said, no more rain.
That's perfect.
Sunshine the rest of the day.
That's perfect.
We went to one place and then we went to somewhere else. We went to a park, took pictures, and then, boy, yeah. Then we had to go change clothes, and we changed clothes, and then I'm looking at the time, and I'm like, oh crap, like we might not have time for that last spot. So Rachel is insistent that we go change clothes before we go to the last spot. And I'm like,
I wanted to wear that last outfit. I was like, I am wearing this dress. I don't care what time it is. I am put on this dress.
And I'm just like, I'm looking at Renzo like, bro, like, come on, man, like, get us out of this, like, just be like, nah, let's just go to the next spot. So then I was like, you know what, my patience is, I told you, it's A1. I was like, you know what, let's just go change real quick, whatever, it'll work out, because I told family to be there like maybe 2 or something like that. And then it was like, because it was COVID, I didn't want to have a whole bunch of people in one room. So it was like her family for 30 minutes, then her friends for 30 minutes, then my family for 30 minutes, then her friends for 30 minutes, then my friends for 30 minutes or whatever. And, we went to the room and we changed real quick. And I'm just sweating bullets like, oh my God, I can't believe it's about to happen. I can't believe this is about to go down this fast. And we late. Her mama didn't call me because they trying to figure out where they supposed to be. And she over there taking pictures, and I'm trying to like give answers that are like so generic. And then we walked in, and then I told Lorenzo, shout out to Tia, because she was like, if Lorenzo in charge, you need to make sure you do something to show that Lorenzo in charge. So Lorenzo walked in and walked out to make sure everything was quote unquote together, which it was. And then we walked in. Shout out to my family too. They really showed out and helping me put that together. That's huge. I love y'all for that. And then we walked in and Rachel was like,
I was confused.
Why are we in a room full of pictures of us?
It didn't click at first. I was like, what is...
Yeah, and some music just started playing and we walked the little room with pictures and then...
But it clicked in. I saw like this flower arrangement shaped in a ring. And I was like, hold up. I know you didn't.
Right. And yeah, she didn't even cry because she was so like confused, surprised.
I was shocked.
It was a little weird, but at the same time, it was perfect timing. Lorenzo looked at me and he was like, bro, you did perfect with it.
You did. So couldn't have asked a better one.
Nope.
So Rachel, what are the things you love most about Michael?
What do I love most about you? A couple different things. Number one, his personality. Michael is a freaking comedian. Like, you are. I'm always laughing. You don't think you're a comedian? He is a comedian. Anyway, and I feel like our personalities, like, they mesh very well together. Like I said earlier, like, we always have a good time together. We can always talk about something. And even when we're not talking about something, then we're always having a good time together. I love... I'm trying to figure out the right word for it. How much of a doer you are, even though you are the busiest person in Florence. I love how dedicated, how motivated, and how hardworking you are. And, you know, I always love that you put other people before yourself. That's very, I guess, giving of you. You always consider me a lot, too. And sometimes I don't think I realize how much you consider me in a lot of different things, but you do. And I'm always very grateful for the things that you do for me. You're very patient with me. I can be a firecracker, but, you know, you often calm me down. I will tell this one story real quick. One time, I was mad at him about something. Who knows what it was. And I'm like, whatever, upset. And he was like, look, I'm trying to speak to you with love. And I was like, oh, okay. It's like, I have nothing else to say because you're trying to talk to me with love and I'm over here angry. So I had nothing else to say. So that's helped me grow a lot. You know, I feel like we have definitely like healthier arguments and healthier disagreements because, you know, you've never been disrespectful in regards to me. Another thing I said earlier too, like, you know, you allow me to be like my true self. Like, I've been in like relationships in the past where I felt like I couldn't be myself. And you do. You let me be who I am without any judgment, without me fearing I can't be or say or do things that are pleasing to me and I can't be myself. Also, you really do genuinely love me. And you prove that to me all the time.
Glad you know that.
I do. All the time. You really do love me. Just handsome, man. I love his beard. Yeah, he hates when I do that.
Hey guys, we spent a lot of money on.
I don't want to start it that way. You know, like, you know, thank y'all for coming. We definitely appreciate your support on this day. Even though, you know, you're really excited and, you know, you're happy to be here, we ask that you don't take any pictures or pull out your phone or record any video. You know, we spend a lot of money on production and we want to make sure phones don't ruin the shot. So, but you will be allowed to take pictures at the reception.
And welcome to Vowing to Valerie. I know, but I should have been in the production. Real like it's natural. Real like it just happens.
Yeah, just